Hello Scorpio, this is Sunstone Astrology, and I'm about to give you a reading for February 6th, 2018. I'd like to point out a few things, particularly relating to the moon. The moon right now is in your first house, alright? First house is the house of your body, house of the individual, the house of who you are as an individual. It's kind of pushy, it's kind of selfish because it's all about you and your needs, your emotional needs with the moon there, okay? And I like what's going on here for the most part. However, you could encounter some tension as you try to communicate your needs, particularly with regard to your family. We have, this month, it's all about family for you. Or the home, this is fourth house. Fourth house represents the home, the family, our needs, okay? And how we feel safe and connected to the earth. Okay, so with the sun, Mercury and Venus all in your fifth house, okay? You're really focused on whatever, it's like there's a spotlight on family, and you're really focused on that this month. However, as focused as you are on your family, over the next couple days with the moon traveling through your first house, you're gonna feel like, but my needs, what about my needs? I'm so focused on my family. What about my needs? And then, you get kind of a little upset when you realize that your needs aren't being met. And then, here at Mercury, it's where we're communicating right now, just wants to communicate those needs, but maybe you do it in a mean way, or maybe other people are being mean to you, or, saying it mean, like frictional, maybe would be a better way to say it, but like they're just communicating in a way that rubs your emotional sensitivity in a way that hurts, okay? So, you might be looking for an escape, for an outlet. And I would say you could find that escape, you could find that outlet in the fifth house, where the moon forms a beautiful trine here to Neptune, which for the last, 6 years or so, or maybe, about 6 years, I guess. Neptune has been in your fifth house, in Pisces. Okay, so fifth house is the house of love, all right? It's the house of, to draw a little heart there, house of love. Okay, and then the first house, remember? First house is the house of me, your needs, okay? Fifth house is also the house of creativity, okay? So you've been feeling like this sort of divine connection to your creativity the last few years. And also with Chiron, Chiron is known as the wounded healer. It's an asteroid. Chiron's been passing through your fifth house for the last few years, maybe 4 or 5 years. I'm not exactly sure on that, how long, but it's at least 3 or 4 years Chiron has been going through your fifth house. The wounded healer has been bringing like a healing to the creative blocks that you experience, and the blocks relating to romance. You've been healing these things. It may not have been entirely easy, Scorpio, whatever you've done. However, you may have experienced some disillusionment with Neptune there because you fall into the love fantasy. But maybe Neptune going through your fifth house was just enough to help you tap into that sense of ideal love, that romantic ideal of love to get you excited about working with Chiron to heal these spaces. Anyway, this fifth house is also the house of fun, celebration. It's the house of children. Okay, and you've got great connections here between the moon, Jupiter, Neptune, and Chiron. Okay, in a couple days, the moon's going to come to conjunct Jupiter, right? And then when the moon conjuncts Jupiter, like tomorrow or so, you're going to really feel both these planets, moon and Jupiter, expanded sense of self, health, body, coming into play, all right? And you're going to want to escape into some fun, Scorpio. I want you to try to have some fun, even though there are some difficulties in communicating what you want and what you need with your family. And really, this month really is about family and some really cool surprise changes that are coming about in your daily routines and activities with your family. How you experience your family on a day-to-day basis is changing for the better. You have a lot of energy to make that change happen, and it's prosperous and it feels good, okay? But, as good as all that stuff is, you do have to remember your needs, Scorpio, okay? So it's like you've got a lot of cool stuff happening in the space of your family. Communication is good. You're feeling easy. You're feeling like the sun is shining there. But today, it's like, oh man, I really want something. I really need something. And I'm trying to communicate it and it's just pissing everybody off. Or they're pissed off at me. Or, I don't know. But whatever that is, you've got a lot of strong determination to follow the rules, do it by the book, express yourself. You're like, but I'm following the rules. I'm expressing my needs. I'm supposed to do this. I'm communicating what I'm supposed to do. But, just not quite working right. So, that's just today. That's going to pass. Don't worry so much about that. I want you to explore your art. Explore your creativity. What do you do? Do you write? Do you draw? What do you do to create? What do you do to have fun? Or just dream. Dream about your creative ideas. Pay attention to your dreams, your need to escape. Let yourself escape into a novel, into a book that you like. Give yourself some me time and, have fun. The key word for the fifth house, all right? So I'm trying to highlight these nice connections with the fifth house because I think that it will be a way for you to have a little bit of fun, for you to escape, and have some me time. It's okay to get lost in the fantasy a little bit every once in a while. If it's in the name of fun, if it's in the name of expressing yourself and your emotions artistically, ultimately, that will help relieve whatever tension is happening here in regard to how you feel and your family. Okay, and that tension is going to alleviate really fast over the next couple days. And enjoy, Scorpio. Enjoy the dreams. Enjoy the art. Have fun. If you like this, please subscribe. Please click that like button. It's like just a button that you just clickety click. Thanks.